When the Alabama's keel was laid, roll Alabama, roll. It was laid in the yards of Jonathan Ladd. Oh, roll Alabama, roll. It was laid in the yards of Jonathan Ladd. Roll Alabama, roll. It was laid in the town of Birkenhead. Oh, roll Alabama, roll. Down Mersey where she sailed dead. Roll Alabama, roll. Liverpool fitted her with guns and men. Oh, roll Alabama, roll. Down Mersey where she sailed for. Roll Alabama, roll. To destroy the commerce of the North. Oh, roll Alabama, roll. She sailed one day, roll Alabama, roll, to collect a share of the prize money. Oh, roll Alabama, roll. And many a sailor saw his doom. Roll Alabama, roll. When the Yankee Kearsarge hove into view.
Ahoy! Hello, fellas. Frankie Day here on YouTube. I feel like throwing that in a little bit right there just for a supplementary value towards this beautiful Rebel Raider. Okay, guys, this is Frankie Day on YouTube on this overcast Sunday afternoon. Right here, right behind me, as you just viewed, I got the completion, the final reveal, and about done. The Revell, the CSS Alabama. Okay, guys, this has been a very enjoyable build, and there was more to building this thing than I thought it would be. I assumed I'd have done a couple of days ago, but I was assumed wrong. So, make a long story short, guys, I've been on this thing. I put a lot of hours in this thing, and I got it all done. And goes to top our TV set in our living room. Ruth, my beautiful wife, Ruthie, she wants to see it there. She likes the Alabama, and so do I. Well, we both got Southern heritage in it, so she was a very beautiful ship for her day. And the CSS Alabama was a cruiser built in Birkenhead, England by Large and Sons. And there's a special agent called Mr. Bullock. He was an agent for the Confederacy. And he knew that the Confederacy needed ships really bad because the Northerners were sinking us right and left. And so they found the right ship, and commanded by the right captain, Mr. Revell Sims. He died 68 years old. He died of food poisoning from eating contaminated shrimp. And Captain Sims was a firm, assured, disciplinarian captain, a very honorable captain, and the crew loved him very much, and so did the town folks loved him very much too. He was a very good Southern gentleman, and he was he was a very highly educated man, and although he was born in the north, but his sympathies more or less led to the south, and so he kind of traded in the blue to the gray, and so that's how he stayed when he went when he was deceased. He became a school teacher. He became a college professor. He became a lot of stuff. He was a very, very important man, and a very, very good inspiration too. Okay, guys, we're going to take a fast review of this CSS Alabama, this Confederate Rebel Raider. The kit came out back in 1963, just right after they made the Thermopylae. They actually made the Kearsarge. The Kearsarge came out probably around late of the fall of 1962. And so Revell always was like to put up those master model ship models for people that had a lot of experience in building, tackling something like this. And relatively, they were very cheap for the day, but like I say, $10 50, 60 years ago was a lot of money. $10 today, I mean, $10 back in those days was equivalent to almost $100 today. That shows you how the dollar's really lost its weight and value. Okay, guys, we're going to come over and take a look at the CSS Alabama. I'll show you how Frankie Day got it all done. And we'll discuss what I'll be doing after this upload of the video for this final reveal. Okay, guys. I did a lot of tune-up work. I had to straighten out some lines and everything like that. I must have overlooked them. Because every time I look at this thing, I find something wrong. Funny thing about it is, my eye is very critical. And I got a critical eyeball. And if I can see something wrong, I'll fix it right on the fly. That's what I've been doing this thing. I look at it, work on it for a few hours, stand back, smoke a cigar, drink a cup of coffee, and glance over a few times, port to starboard, stem to stern, and I find something wrong, tear it out, do it over again. So I tightened up the shrouds, I tightened up the running rigging, all clew lines and bunt lines have been installed on the sails. The sails are very nice on this kit. I like them. I gave them a slight wash of tan. The instructions say use gray. I did that one time about 60 years ago when I built the Cuddy Sark. Well, you know what that stuff did to the sails? It cracked them. And I wasn't a very happy man back then. So I let Mother Nature do the best she can. It's called a wash. Leave the sails like they are, just add a little bit of a tan wash. That brings out the highlights of the sails. I also got the reef points on the sails right here where they can reef and furl. And take a closer up of the forecastle here. A lot of detail. Panzerville, this is for you, buddy. There's old Frankie Day going up that forward shroud on the starboard side. I'm going to go in the loft. My job is to go up topside to the platform, walk the foot ropes on the main foresail yard, and prepare to reef and furl. There you go, Brother Bill. He likes to figure. There's a fellow right there. See when they're looking at the line right there. You're trying to figure out all these rope coils on here and making some rope. I want to tell you something about these ships at that time. I've done a lot of research on this thing, guys. The decks on these man of war of the Civil War vintage were cluttered. Cluttered with chain, cluttered with rope coils, just cluttered. But the gangway part of the deck was clear for the men to travel. And Captain Sims, he was always he was quite innovative about having a lot of line on top of the ship in case they go to battle. If the tackle gets shot down, they can make fast by having Sim go off and fix the problem. That's why they have a lot of rope coils on there. A lot of them are working coils that go to working lines. Those boats are very nice. I like those boats they give you in the kit. The kit is very excellent, good quality, and a lot of detail, a lot of things to do it. I was going to put some oars there and some oak barrels like that and stuff, guys, but since I got a lot of builds under my belt I need to finish up on and also make, I decided to make this thing as simple as I can. Just put it together, bring it up, and she's done. As we go aft back there to the monkey lines, you can see the rear stern boat back there where that right there is probably a crew boat right there, or a dory they used. I think that's a heave to boat. We use that to board ships and check the papers, see if the owners, our ownership of this ship is by the north or the south or privateer. So actually that's more or less like it's a boarding boat they used. Of course, you got a fellow top of the fantail back there where the aft grating to the screw well is standing at there, overlooking for the deck. Captain Sandy somewhere. Oh, I'll find, there he is right there. Standing on the port wing, looking forward, hands on his hips, just aching to yell at some seaman out there not doing his job. Back in the Civil War, they flogged seamen back there. Last time they ever, the last year they ever flogged a seaman was actually in 1873. That's when they stopped flogging. It was cruel, early forms of punishment, but once you got that lash across your back, buddy, and threw some salt on you like that, it makes you think twice about being a subordinate. So that's called a real an attitude change right there. That's how it was back in those days. But Captain Raphael Sims, he made sure he didn't flog nobody. He was a pretty good captain. Everybody loved him because he was like a father to him. He was a father to the South, and then did the jobs very, very well. And he never had to reprimand a sailor on here. He made sure that his crew was taken care of. That's why he was such a wonderful captain. Most captains, like I said a couple minutes ago, they flog all the time if you do something wrong. Just like Captain Bligh used to. There's old Frankie Day climbing up that shroud. Got some more crew figures after, as you can see. I seen pictures of the CSS Alabama on the stern waterway ports back there. Looks like windows right there. It was all white on the outside. That wasn't true. On the real Alabama, it was all black. Okay, guys, we're gonna swing out, and this concludes the final reveal, video 10 on the CSS Alabama of Revell in 196 scale, and be back to yours truly. Okay, guys, we will upload this video and present it to you guys, and I hope you enjoy this very much. In the introduction of the video, it's very inspiring, and it was a beautiful tune for a wonderful ship for her era. Okay, guys, you guys probably wonder, okay, Frank, when are you going to get on this Victor online build? We'll do that tonight, guys. But right now, I'm starting to finish up some of my plate right now, so I got 2 done already. I told you it won't take me long to get these things knocked out. Once I get involved in them, I'll go. And I don't let go. And so I got the Kearsarge over there. I need to repair that. I have a stash pile crash. And stupid me, I had it in harm's way. I got news for you. Don't leave unfinished projects or finished projects anywhere near a stash pile. Because you never know. Because the way these boxes, guys, in time, the weight just displaces out, gives out, very soon crash. And so far, when they're inside the kits, there's no problem. I put it back in the box where you think where it goes at, make sure they don't fall out, and just kind of straighten things out a lot and stash it neatly. So I keep a good ordinance on my stash pile, make sure it don't crash and burn no more. So what I want to do is I'll make a video this evening on the video number 2. It'll be in parts on the Airfix 72 Victor bomber. But as soon as this thing is loading up, I'm going to go ahead and bring Kearsarge over here and do some repair work. The bowsprit got busted on it. Mainmast got snapped off, so I got to make up some back stays, bob stays, put a new bowsprit on there. And I'll probably be working that off and on and get that thing finished up. And I got the Denmark coming up. It'll be coming up pretty soon. I got the Charles Morgan coming up and get her out of the way. Then I can proceed on some more ships and more airplanes. Okay guys, so next video is coming up is going to be the online build for the Victor, so you don't want to miss that one. I'll have that this evening, fellas. I promise you this, I will. And I got to get hot on Mr. Martin Lamont's 410 Buddy Group build. And I've got the model pretty well much in the priming stage. I went ahead and ordered a 148 scale Monogram Pro Series 410. I got it at eBay. I broke down, got it at eBay for $23. Shipping's probably about $16 on shipping. So that shipping is really rough, guys. I tell you, sometimes the shipping is more than what you bid for. And so you got to be very, very careful on eBay when you're doing deals like that. Okay, guys, this is me signing off. Catch you on the Victor online build of the Airfix Victor Bomber. And make Mama happy. Please subscribe. Happy modeling. And God bless you guys. And we'll catch you next video. Frankie Day signing off. Bye, gentlemen.